1-1 is drilled to right field and deep and gone. Guerrero with an opposite field home run, his first of the season, and the Blue Jays have taken an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a great shot right there, as Bo Bichette was the first one to shoot his hands in the air and celebrate a Guerrero home run, his first one of the season. And the beauty of this swing, the home run goes to right field. I think that's the one thing that Vladdy has really focused on all spring long, hitting the ball up the middle to the opposite field. He's staying on pitches, and he's really swinging the bat. Swinging a drive deep to center field. Get up, get out of here, and gone! Vlad Guerrero Jr. with his second home run of the season.
I'm telling you, they were flirting with danger up in the strike zone against Vladimir Guerrero. I don't care if you were just trying to show him that pitch. You are flirting with danger when you've got a guy who can hit the ball to all fields with that kind of power.
Percentage .527. First pitch swinging, and he crushes it. Deep left center field. It's hit a mile. Guerrero with a home run, his third on the season, and the Blue Jays are within 2.
Boy, the beauty of that swing, Dan, on top of the home run. I'm looking at the big picture right here. He had a double to left field. He had a single to right field, and then waits on that breaking ball from Kyle Zimmer and hits it to center field. Watch him lean back just a little bit and wait for that thing to break over the middle of the plate, recognizes it, and then hammers that thing to center field. So he's got 3 hits tonight, all of them to different fields.
He has singled and scored and grounded out. The first pitch swung on, hit high in the air to left field. Back goes Benintendi. It's gone. Another home run for Guerrero, his second in as many days, and it is now 4-0 for the Blue Jays.
Goodness gracious. The home run that he hit the other night, 456 feet, I believe was off the first pitch also. So he is up there. He is seeing the ball. He's recognizing pitches early in the count. That looked like the cutter again, the slider, and he's not getting it in on the righties. Vladdy says, I'll take care of that with that beautiful swing as he elevates that ball, gets it in the air, and that is deep, and Benintendi didn't even have to go chase it. He knew it was gone.
So here you go. This is the matchup everybody's looking for. Bases loaded, 1 out. Vladdy Guerrero against Max Scherzer. And the Blue Jays are down by 3.
This is why we came, right? To see these kind of matchups. Man, mano a mano right here.
2-1. Swing and a drive. Get up, ball. Get out of here. And grand slam for Vlad Guerrero Jr.
That's what we came for. You're playing with fire when you let those guys get on base ahead of Vladimir Guerrero, and with one swing, he's going to put the Blue Jays back in front. And that was a no-doubter.
Third career grand slam for Guerrero, and the Blue Jays have erased a 3-0 deficit, and that snaps an 0 for 11 for Vladdy. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a drive deep to center. Get up, ball. Get out of here. Gone. His second home run of the night to straightaway center.
It's such a pretty swing when his timing is on, and when he sees the ball. There's your four-seamer. It's 94 miles an hour, but it's center cut, and that's a 400-foot line drive from Vlad Guerrero.
Swinging a drive. Get up, ball. Get out of here. How about a 3-homer night for Vladdy?
Well, he found the ball he wanted to hit. You know what's been the most impressive thing about what he has done tonight? The grand slam went to left. The solo home run went to center, and this one's going to go to right.
A career high in home runs and RBIs for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And so much for that 0 for 10 streak.
Yeah. Impressive.
7 RBIs in a game. That ties the season high. Vladdy becomes the 4th hitter this year to have 7 ribbies in a game.
So powerful. Just get it up in the air, and that thing's going to go. but he was hitting the ball. We were talking about center field. There's the one to right field. There's a camera, well, out in center field where the center field camera is above the batter's eye. He was hitting it just below that in BP today. So you knew something special was going to happen.
Have made as many moves as the Blue Jays.
Guerrero with a fly ball, well hit right field, and it's gone. An opposite field two-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And just like that, this game is tied.
Boy, he is something else. And when he starts going back in that direction, that's where he got so hot early in the season. Center field, right center. He hit this one a long way, and it was fitting that it went right over Acuna's head in right field. 2-2 to Guerrero. Swing it a drive. Get up, ball. This ball is going to be gone. There's a shot to right field. Guerrero continues to hit very well in this ballpark. Vlad Guerrero with the first run of the game. His 9th home run of the season. RBI number 27, and the Blue Jays lead it 1-0.
He has that ability just to wait back a little bit longer, let that ball travel, and still get his hands through first while the bat head drags just a little.
3-1. There's a deep drive to right center. This one's going to go. Get out of here. Gone. Vlad Guerrero, number 10. His 5th opposite field home run. That might be the most important number. He's going the other way with some authority.
Yeah, and, you know, when we were talking to him, he also showed us, he said, I'm going to have to hit the ball to right field. I'm going to have to stay on that ball. And he went out there.
Vladdy is 2 for 4 so far today. Swing and a drive, and this one is long gone, folks. Vlad Guerrero, for the first time in his career, has homered in 3 straight games.
And I love those no doubt about it home runs where he just swings and just like, how far is it going to go? When is it going to come down? He hit a couple of home runs in this series to right field. This time he gets all of it to left field for home run number 11.
Swinging a drive deep to right field. That ball is gone. Vlad Guerrero with his 2nd home run, his first hit off of Diego Castillo.
Plate. He's got exceptional power the other way. This one wasn't wind aided at all.
Swinging a drive. Get up, ball. Get out of here and way gone. Vlad Guerrero, number 12, a no-doubter into the teeth of the wind.
You know, you had just talked about him times on base, and I was going to say it takes discipline to not give away any at-bats, and I haven't seen him give away an at-bat this whole season. Consistent every day, every at-bat, every pitch he sees. But when you do that, you are locked in. And right now, that pitch, he was locked in.
Don't change until the hitters make you. Vladdy hits it high and deep to center, and this is a long one over the hitter's eye in deep center field. Wow. Home run number 14 for Guerrero. His 10th extra base hit on this homestand. Now maybe you can change.
Well, I think he did change, because from where I'm sitting, that looked like a changeup, and that cutter has been working so well. He got Guerrero to ground out his first time up weakly to the second baseman. That one looked like a changeup out over the plate, and Vladdy was waiting for it.
.39 OPS. He hits a high fly ball deep to left field. The Rosa Raiders back. It's out of here. Vlad Guerrero, his 2nd home run of the ball game, has tied it up.
That looked like the breaking ball he was looking for, and he is trying to fire up his teammates. What a thing of beauty that was.
So Vlad Guerrero has 2 home runs on the afternoon. That gives him 15 and ties him with Ronald Acuna Jr. for the lead in home runs in the majors.
Reaching base almost twice per game. He drills the ball right center field, and it is gone. He has done it again, and he is all alone atop the Major League home run leaderboard right now. Number 16 for Vladdy, and it's 2-0 Blue Jays.
So they can hit at Yankee Stadium too. The approach plays very well. It don't matter where you play. It doesn't matter where you play. You hit the ball to right center and right field consistently as a right-handed hitter, you're going to have success. And that was a beautiful at bat. He took the high cutter for the ball, took a fastball inside because it wasn't the pitch he was looking for, and gets a breaking ball out over the plate and drills it to deep right field. Boy, is he. First and second, one out for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Vladdy doubled his first time up. Goes out to the first pitch and hits it hard to left. Get up, ball, get out of here, gone! Vlad Guerrero has seen 2 pitches tonight. He's got a double and a 3-run homer.
There is something about this ballpark that brings the best out of the Blue Jays. The crowd, you can hear the crowd. This is the first time the Blue Jays, when they hit a home run, they're getting cheering. They didn't get it in Florida. They're getting it in Buffalo. And Vladdy is such an accomplished hitter. The way that he can come into the game with a game plan, recognize pitches early in the at-bat, and then when he gets that pitch, hit it, and hit it with authority.
3-1. Breaking ball high and deep to left field. That's going to be close. It's going to stay gone. Vlad Guerrero overpowered it. Pat, you were all over that. If he gets his pitch, he's going to hit it hard. And did he ever?
Well, Vladdy timed that one up. He waited back just a little bit longer. Home run number 18, and really there was no doubt about that one as it just soared right out of here.
0-2 pitch hit high in the air, deep left center field, gone. Vladdy's big night continues as he hits a bomb over the monster for a 2-run homer.
Just the second home run Vladdy has hit here at Fenway, and he came into this game tonight with a .207 career average here at Fenway, and he is pumping up those numbers. I mean, that was a
first pitch swinging, and he drives it to deep left center field, and he has done it again. He picks up right where he left off last night. Home run number 20 on the season for Guerrero.
Vlad Guerrero, playing in his 62nd game, has reached a 20 home run plateau, and that's going to get him right among the leaderboards for Blue Jays franchise history, to the quickest with 20 home runs in a career. This is a 4-seam fastball, and boy, oh boy, right now you better be very careful throwing him any strikes in the zone, because he's all over everything, and he can tell, boy, when you square it up on the barrel here at Fenway Park, you know it's going to go out of the ball.
And he hits the ball hard to right center field. Do you believe it? Guerrero with an opposite field home run, is 21st on the season.
Off the roof in right field of the bullpen, and he doesn't try to go over the green monster. He just puts another good swing on it. Terrific follow through, and this is a deep drive. I mean, when right-handers hit it out to the opposite field, that's a
breaking ball hit high and deep to left field. Tie game. The best hitter on the planet right now has done it again, and it's a brand new ball game at Fenway.
What can you say other than wow? Another curveball, and Vladdy, it's amazing what he has done. For the first time in his career, he's homered in 4 straight games, and none bigger than a 9th-inning home run with 2 outs to tie it 1-1.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy swings at the first pitch. Deep left center field. Gone! Number 23 on the season for Guerrero, and it is 2-0 Blue Jays.
So the Blue Jay batters say, I like that first pitch fastball, and it's a straight one right down Broadway for Vladdy, and he jumps all over it.
For Guerrero, the 7th home run he's hit this year, on the first pitch of an.
What he brings to the team. Swinging a drive, a high fly ball to left field, and this ball is gone. Another Vlad Guerrero home run.
Teams are going to learn that he is a very good off-speed hitter, and when you hang that pitch over the middle of the plate, he's got great pitch recognition, and he's able to wait that extra second and then unload on that baseball. That was a classic Vladimir Guerrero swing on a hanging pitch, and he hit it out of here 9 miles.
This is not a hot stretch. This is the kind of hitter he is, and he has quickly become a major league force.
We have been waiting for years to see a homegrown player like this come out of the Blue Jays system, signed and developed in their system, and you bring them to the big leagues and they're a super duper star. Not just a superstar, a super duper star, a guy that, you know, when you're walking by the television and he's up, you stop and you want to watch his at bat.
Vlad Guerrero goes after the first pitch, high and deep to center. Get up, ball gone. Home run, Guerrero. He's 2 for 2 on 2 pitches. Home run number 25 for Guerrero, and he breaks the 1-1 tie.
He singled sharply to center field on the first pitch he saw in the first inning, and now gets another pitch out over the plate from Harvey. It looked like another fastball, and he is all over.
Back-to-back 2-out doubles for the Jays. Swinging a high fly ball to left field. This ball's gonna go. Gone. 2-run home run for Vladdy on the first pitch again.
Goes up there, like we said last at bat, from the on-deck circle, just ready to hit, especially with runners in scoring position. Ball down, he goes down and gets it, and he's able to get it out of the ballpark.
There was a big tie with 20 home runs. Now he has separated himself from that. Vladdy hits this one high and deep to right. Get out of here, ball gone. How about that swing? An opposite field home run on a breaking ball. And Vlad Guerrero drives in 2 more runs with his 27th home run of the season.
Is it that easy to be able to stay back on a breaking ball, high breaking ball like that, and hit it opposite?
1-0. And a swing and a fly ball to center and deep. Mullins to the wall. It's gone. A bomb to straightaway center field by Guerrero, number 28 on the season. And it is 7-3.
At the time, it's 7-2. It's the 8th inning. You got a guy who blows 98 miles an hour. Vladdy knows he's going to get a fastball. He got it, and he shows you why he's going to be the starting first baseman in the All-Star game. He can get to anybody's fastball and hit it a country mile. Fastball up just over the belt, and he's able to get to it in their home ballpark. So it will be nice to get back.
Guerrero lifts one to left field and gone. Boy, he didn't come close to getting all of that, and he still hit it out. Number 29 on the season for Vladdy.
3 batters, 3 hard-hit balls already. Jordan Lyles is going to have to come up with a different game plan because the Blue Jays have been all over.
To deep left field and gone right on out of the ballpark for his 2nd home run of the game. He is something else.
My, oh my. If this is their last homestand here in Buffalo, the Blue Jays are giving the fans a treat, and Vladdy is leading them.
Used to having. As Guerrero swings at the first pitch, drives it deep left field and gone. Number 31 for Vladdy, and it is 7-0.
I tell you, he is unbelievable. When he steps into that batter's box, he's got a plan. He knows what he's looking for. He doesn't deviate from it. and he is ready to hit anything that's thrown up there. Little slider that stayed over the middle of the plate, and he absolutely crushed that thing to left field. He is so impressive.
See a good turnout here tonight for sure. Guerrero hits it high and deep to right. Get out of here, ball. Get up and gone. Vlad Guerrero to the back bullpen in deep right center. And here come the Blue Jays, number 32 for Vlad.
They're never out of it when they've got the ability to knock the ball out of the ballpark, and they've got hitters like that up and down this lineup. You mentioned that it's going to be tough to get Garrett Richards in the air because his ball sinks. Well, that ball didn't sink at all, and Vladdy hit it into the Boston bullpen, which is behind the Blue Jays bullpen. He got every bit of this one the other.
Blue Jays are 3 for 7 so far in this game with runners in scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Guerrero hits a high long one. If it's fair, it's way gone. And it is a fair ball. Vlad Guerrero, another first pitch home run.
You know, the best time to swing at that first pitch is when the pitching coach had gone out to talk to the pitcher. He had just walked Springer on 4 pitches. Pitching coach comes out. You know, his message is, hey, get ahead. Vladdy knows that. He tries to get ahead with an inside the fastball, and he's waiting for it. And he absolutely crushes this ball out of the ballpark.
It's the 3rd time through the order. Swing and a drive. Stay fair ball and gone. Vlad Guerrero, a bullet into the seats, and just like that, the Blue Jays have tied it.
Yeah, and this is the 3rd time through the lineup. And a little bit more knowledge. They have a little bit more of an idea. Base hit for Springer. Line drive into the seats, home run number 34 for Vladdy, and we're tied up with 1 swing at a.
Breaking ball hit high and deep to left. Get up, ball, get out of here and gone. A 2-run home run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his 35th of the season. Garrett Richards doesn't give up many home runs, but the Blue Jays get him again. They hit him for 3 home runs back in July in Buffalo.
And maybe that'll get him going again. John Schneider, who knows him better than anybody, was talking with Hazel on the pregame show. If you missed it, he was talking about Vladdy maybe trying a little bit too hard in front of the home crowd, trying to do too much. When he stays within himself, it's a pretty special thing. That was a curveball that he went down and got.
The Yankees in the first wild card spot right now. Oakland in the 2nd. Boston just on the outside looking in. Then Seattle. And then the Blue Jays as Guerrero drills the first pitch. Center field and gone. Number 36 on the season for Vladdy, and the Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead.
Well, Vladdy, we mentioned he hadn't homered since the homestand here at Rogers Center against Boston, and this is a pitch up and out over the plate. And that's a great swing right there because he stays on it, and he's been working hard to get this stroke back. In Seattle, he took some rounds of BP, simply staying flat-footed and just trying to hit the ball to the right side, and that's got him back in the.
Usually when things go pretty well. And it's going pretty well. Rips it to left field, and this game is tied.
You know what else, so when he nods his head like that, it's like, okay, I see your slider, now throw me your fastball. And he got that fastball on the inner half, home run number 37, and that thing shot out of here. A little acknowledgement to the fans after crossing home plate with that drive to left field. That is a good sign to see.
And how about Charlie Montoyo putting that? You got to take the elbow guard off first, Vladdy. How about Charlie coming out and putting the jacket on Vladdy? That's a first. Number 37 for Vladimir Guerrero. And he shook off twice to get back to the curveball. And Vladdy drills it to left field, and it's gone.
mistake was not throwing a curveball. The mistake was throwing 3 in a row so Vladimir Guerrero could see it. He finally got one he liked. He got one out over the plate and timed it up beautifully. Wow. Charlie, do the honors again.
He's back. Pitching change at the ballpark as Vladdy tries on the jacket again. 2-home run night for Guerrero. 7-2 Blue Jays. Now he drives one to right. And he didn't miss here. 3rd home run in the last 2 nights for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He may be shushing, but everybody else is making noise in this ballpark. There's not a doubter in the park tonight.
He's back. Those last 3 swings, those home run swings, tells me he's back and ready to have a big September. You know, when you can hit fastballs to left field, curveballs to left field that get beat just a little bit by this pitch, but stay on it and drive it this far. Look at the extension that he has through that ball. He's not going around that ball. He's not jamming up. He is driving through that baseball again. And there it goes.
There's a hanging breaking ball. He hits it to right. Doesn't take much to hit it out of here. And this one's gone. Number 40 for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Back-to-back home runs for the Blue Jays here in the 1st. Thank goodness it was called strike 2.
Yeah, who wants to walk when you can hit at Yankee Stadium and hit the ball to right field like Vladimir Guerrero can? How about how he waited back on that curveball? Again, Taillon's been getting a lot of outs with his curveball and his off-speed pitches. I think the Blue Jays know that. They are 2 for 2 on the breaking ball already here in the 1st inning with that long home run.
Vladdy is 1 for 3 with a walk. He's also struck out. He hits it hard to left field, and this one's going to go. How about number 41 for Vladdy Guerrero? And that'll give him 99 RBIs on the season. A line shot into the seats in left.
Boy, what a thing of beauty that was. You know, Aroldis Chapman's been one of the best relievers for a long, long time with a triple-digit fastball. And Vladdy says, I can turn on anybody's fastball.
A couple of hits. If gets a chance here. And Vladdy hits one high and deep to right. This ball's got a chance. Get out of here and gone. Vladdy Guerrero for a 2nd straight night. It's a home run in the 9th. His 42nd and 100th RBI of the season. What a battle by Guerrero.
He battled and battled, and they got the pitch to his liking. Blue Jays entered the 9th inning yesterday up by 2 runs. Guerrero homered, gave him a 3-run lead. Same thing tonight, 2-run lead into the 9th inning. He homers in the 9th inning. This one to right field to give the Blue Jays a little bit more breathing room. And 100 RBIs, and congratulations, the youngest Blue Jay player to reach 100 RBIs in a season. All the first pitch hits that he has gotten this season. They're like, well, if you're going to get a hit, you got to do it off the breaking ball.
There's a high fly ball to center, right up against the fence and gone. That ball just kept going and going and gone out of this ballpark. Number 43 for Vlad Guerrero. Another breaking ball.
Yeah, and he's been raking against everybody this season. We all know that, but he's been especially good against the Orioles this year. He loves what he sees from their pitching. You want to keep throwing breaking balls to me? All right, I can adjust. I can get that. That's 13 straight in a row that he has hit against the Orioles. Curveball, watch him go down and get it. Go down. The legs take you down to go get that curveball that's low. But he's found his footing.
Vladdy hits one high and deep to left, and that ball is gone, just inside the foul pole. A low liner, number 44 for Guerrero, and that will tie him with Shohei Ohtani for the Major League lead in home runs. What a rocket to left.
That is so impressive how he is able to get to those inside pitches the way he does and elevate them and hit them as hard as he does.
Hooks it down the left field line. Gone! There it is right there. Step aside, Vlad Sr. Jr. with number 45.
Well, that didn't take long. He breaks the tie with his dad with that absolute laser to left field. That might have been the hardest ball I've seen hit this season.
Working quickly. Guerrero rips it to left field. Number 46 for Vladdy.
You can see this coming in his first at-bat when he walked against Pineda. He wasn't fooled by anything he threw him.
Boy, he was all over that one. And a typical Vladdy get out of here in a heartbeat kind of home run.
He's a very good defender.
Now Vladdy. Look at this one go. A monster shot on the first pitch he sees, and it's 2-0.
This one almost made it into the fifth deck. Change up out over the plate. Boy, that's good to see, isn't it?
Shoots it to right field, and this one is gone.
In yesterday's game in the second inning, George Springer hit a 3-run home run, and that just kind of just gave the Blue Jays a little bit more momentum and say, okay, we're going to have a big day today. I get the same feeling right now after that home run from Vladdy. Blue Jay fans have been waiting a long time for one of their own, one from the farm system, to come up and do what he has been doing. This guy is a generational talent.